All right, guys, so today we will be talking about my wheel and tire setup. So currently I am on some AFF7s, just a cheap wheel. I just thought they looked nice. It was cheaper than some Apexes, so I mean, why not? Tire setup. I am running Extreme Continentals. I believe they're their Sport 2s. I have no problems or issues with them. They're absolutely a great tire. As you can see, the setup I'm running all around is a 265 3519. I copped out to keep the 19-inch wheels just because, I think 19s do look a little better. I also wanted to keep the 19s so that if I decide to switch the tires out, I would be able to switch the tires onto my stock wheels. So this is a squared setup. I also do want to try a stagger setup. I think with the stagger setup, I will be able to launch a lot harder, a lot more consistently than I do now. Although I will be making a video soon about the details on how I launch, what PSI I launch. I definitely still have more dialing in to do with the setup. I honestly think I can lower the PSI in the rear still, maybe like 1 or 2 more PSI, and then try lowering the fronts to see if I could launch a little better at higher RPMs. If I have a video, I will insert the video on how I launch the car, or the car launching itself. The car launch is pretty decent, I'm not gonna lie. I have no issues with the launch. It's just that when I'm trying to hold a higher RPM at a spin, and then because the car is xDrive, I will get a chassis code. So I'm trying to prevent that by lowering the PSI. Hopefully it'll grip a lot better. It is very cold outside now, so that is also a factor. But eventually when it gets warmer, I think this setup will perform accordingly. But I still do want to try that stagger setup just because everybody runs the stagger setup. It's tried and proven, and I think it'll benefit the car, and especially me launching the car at a higher RPM with a bigger tire in the rear so it doesn't slip as much. Because even now, even when I launch the car, or if I'm in second gear, I do a low roll pull, the car still gets sideways almost, especially from a dig. If I hold the RPMs too high and I launch it around like that 3.5 to 4K range, the car will still literally get sideways, even though it's xDrive. I don't think people realize that even though it is xDrive, it is rear wheel drive biased, so that the rear will still kick out on you. So I'll be making a separate video about me launching the car, how I launch the car. In that video, I'll be going over me dialing the PSI in the rear, me dialing the PSI in the front, where I launch, how to launch, things to look out for, some tips and tricks, whatever I can find, I will be putting in that video. This video is going to be a short one today. I appreciate you guys for tapping in. I appreciate all the support, all of the likes, love, subscribers, and stay tuned. We'll be making more content. Yeah.